There's a misconception about older Hollywood movies and their leading ladies. Not every lady who was on the big screen was a damsel in distress. Multiple bombshells graced our screens with their powerful presence and strength, like Rita Hayworth, Ingrid Bergman, Barbara Stanwyck, Katharine Hepburn, Hattie McDaniel, Barbara Streisand, Dolores Del Rio, Anna Mae Wong, Audrey Hepburn, Julie Holliday, Lena Horne, and the list goes on. In a famously acclaimed film, Gaslight, starring Ingrid Bergman, who plays Paula, and Charles Bauer, who plays Gregory Anton, who is a musician, thief, and skilled manipulator. Throughout this film, we watch this woman slowly lose her mind. The man she calls her husband and trusts and devotes her life to is causing her to question her own sanity. In the time period this movie was set in, during the 1880s of Victorian London. If this film were redone today and set in a more modern time period, would Gregory's methods be more aggressive? Would he have tried to kill her instead of getting her committed? In the end, Paula learns of Gregory's betrayal, and in that moment, she truly goes mad.
No, go and see if he's listening.
He's not listening.
Look into my eyes. If I ever meant anything to you, and I believe I did, then help me, Paula. Give me another chance. Get me the knife. Cut me free. Will you get it, Paula? Will you get it for me?
Yes, I'll get it. I'll get it for you. There's no knife here.
Yes, I put it there. Look
I
for
don't
it.
see any knife.
I put it there tonight.
No, it isn't here. You must have dreamed you put it there. Are you suggesting that this is a knife I hold in my hand? Have you gone mad, my husband? Or is it I who am mad? Yes, of course, that's it. I am mad. Because I am mad, I have betrayed you, and because I am mad, I'm rejoicing in my heart without a shred of pity, without a shred of regret, watching you go with glory in my heart. Mr. Cameron, come! Come, Mr. Cameron, take this man away!
This moment is so heartbreaking because she has regained her mind, but at the same time, the illusion of her marriage crumbles before her. Another film starring Ingrid Bergman is A Woman's Face, where she plays Anna Holm, a blackmailer in Stockholm, who gets a second chance at life by getting a new face and becoming a child's governess. But she has to fight the shadows of her past before she truly is free to live her new life. The idea that this woman has been shunned by society because of her deformity, causing her to become bitter and hateful toward the world. But a doctor takes an interest in her and decides to give her a chance to see the world differently as a woman with a new face. The attention and love she receives after her face is changed is quite interesting, but she had to change the perception of herself. She had to learn to let people be kind to her. She had to learn to be kind. She had to learn to let people love her and to learn how to love. The film gives a woman a new perspective on the world and herself when she decides to choose to take on a new face. This movie is not about looking beautiful, even though Anna is transformed into someone lovely. It's about what she decides to do with her newfound beauty within herself. Another film called Rage in Heaven, starring Ingrid Bergman, George Sanders, and Robert Montgomery, is about a woman who saves her friend after her late husband, Philip Monreal, devises a plot to frame his friend, Ward Andrews, played by George Sanders, for a murder he didn't commit. Throughout the movie, Philip is an obsessed man and is particularly obsessed with Stella, Ingrid Bergman's character. He's very controlling as well. However, Stella moves very carefully around Philip. She doesn't realize that this man is mentally unstable, but she cares for him deeply to the point they get married. Throughout the film, Philip does some vindictive and evil things to gain Stella's love and to maintain control. Philip becomes jealous of his friend Ward and believes Stella and Ward are having an affair. Granted, these two do seem to like each other, but there is nothing inappropriate happening between them. But when Philip dies, Ward is found guilty of his murder. Stella tries everything she can to provide evidence for Ward's innocence. And in the end, she obtains her husband's notebook, divulging his plan to end his own life to make it look like a murder. Also, she learns from his doctor that he was medically insane. Her resolve and patience saved her friend's life. All these films show how a woman demonstrates perseverance and accepts help from those who genuinely love her. Her strength is not only standing on her own 2 feet, but also in her femininity. There are many more films starring Ingrid Bergman and her powerful presence on screen. Next week, I will discuss another leading lady of old Hollywood. If you have suggestions of other actors, please leave a comment below. These are just my thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.